all buckled up and ready for our next day of shooting. So this is the subject today. We've got a farmer's market here on Clement Street, San Francisco, and our bakery that we're doing a short documentary on. They sell out every week here. So we're gonna document this. Working with a pretty simple setup today. We've got a lens here, lens here, lens there, extra battery in there, and that's it. I'm just in San Francisco. Don't want to bring too much gear with me. This is the spot we're focusing on, and it tends to get pretty busy from what I've heard, so should be cool. Changed lenses probably 10 times so far just because I want to get different focal lengths. Might want to invest into a zoom lens. That went well. I ended up using a lot of tighter lens shots than I thought I would because it showed people's emotion more, and I wanted that. Usually I like the wide angle lenses, but there's just so much going on, I kind of need to narrow people's focus when they're watching the video. So the tighter lenses ended up helping a lot. Between like 50 to 70 millimeters. 50 and 80, I use those two a lot more than I thought. I thought I would use my 35, but mainly I'm using 50 and 80, so pretty interesting. That was fun. So the financial advisor who won my giveaway that I did for some local businesses for a free video, he gave it to one of his clients who's a realtor. And so that realtor has a cool idea for a video. We're gonna meet for coffee, talk about it, and just connect. That was a really quick meeting, but it was a good one. We planned out a shoot that we're gonna do for this realtor. We're gonna do it at the San Francisco Giants Stadium. He throws a big party once a year where he invites like 200 to 300 of his clients, and he'd love to document that. So we're gonna make a little kind of documentary video about it. So we talked about that. We just chatted, got to know each other a little bit. I could tell he didn't have too much time today, and I could also tell he didn't need videos that bad. So he wasn't too curious about what videos I offered. He's just more like, all right, let's try this video. He also encouraged me to listen to what the Holy Spirit puts on your heart when you feel a nudging, something gently within you, encouraging you to do something, whether it's notice something about someone or pay attention to people. He really encouraged me to do that, and he really encouraged me to invest into people. That's what he's done with his business, and he's just 100% referral driven. So he invests most of his time into following up with people, staying friends with people, taking them to lunch, taking them to coffee, to baseball games, and he just invests into people, and then he asks them to refer people to him, refer family and friends when they get a chance. And he just likes that better because he doesn't like doing salesman stuff. He prefers to just be friends with people and work with people because they're his friends. So that was really cool, really good encouragement for me to work on building momentum, and with the few clients that I'm starting off with, to ask them for referrals and stay friends with them and follow up with them, see how they're doing, and kind of actually care about them as people. Really cool philosophy. I like that. So that was great. So the sun rises behind the shop, and I don't like that backlit look. I want the sun coming down on it. So we waited till sunset, and I like this look. So we set up over there, and I'll show you what it looks like. And Nick is kind enough to move his car down, so This is a day when they're closed, so we're just putting some cars here to make it look like customers are here. Here we are. Got the spikes going into the dirt here. Nicely spread out tripod. I love this thing. This is what our shot's looking like. It's nice having some light on it instead of it being backlit. So I like that. And a look that I'm gonna be trying with this shot is where we follow a car, we whip pan to this, and then we pan off. So I'm thinking the video will start with a whip pan to that, and then it could end with a pan down here as he talks about, as the video concludes, and he says you could stop by this place on your way down Highway 1. So I'm gonna try that. That's exactly where I want the sun, giving us this nice lit up look. Usually the sun is behind it, so it like backlights it, but I just want it lit like that. Look at the ocean, man. I'm actually really liking how this looks. Having a good solid tripod just gives you an amazingly smooth look when you want to pull it off. Like, look at that, just butter. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking this look. The sun's setting now, and this looks really cool, but it's not the look I'm going for. I don't want this shoot to be during sunrise or sunset. I want it to be when the sun is out, because that's when the shop is open. They don't open at sunrise. It's more authentic. I've got a pretty cool way that I'm sending contracts to clients right now. I like to get a contract to them before we start a shoot, so that way we're all on the same page. And I thought I'd show you the template that I'm using right now. This is something I've created from scratch, and it's working really well. I've created this in Apple Pages, but basically what I do is I just list what the shoot is up here. We've got some terms here. I've got my name, the client's name, and then I list off the different things that they are paying for. Then I get a total. Then I've got purchasing terms. So I create this contract, looks like this. I created it all in Pages, and then I export it as a PDF. I go over to Adobe Acrobat, and then I click Request e-signature, drop my file in here, and then it's like, okay, who do you want to sign? We're gonna put in my own email. Prepare document, check it out. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We click here, it already guesses the fields pretty easily. So signature, e-signature, boom. All right, so boom, we just check that as a box. It recognizes it's a box, and this little purple thing says that this is the person required to fill it out. So I can put 2 people on it if I want. We can have multiple people sign it. Review and send. Boom. Adobe Acrobat signature requested. And this is what the customer sees. So, okay, we're gonna pay him by Zelle. Boom. And then we're gonna click sign, and then they can draw their name in. Boom. And boom, the signature is there, and it even puts a date down there, which is really cool. But yeah, then you click the sign, and boom, you're all set. And they can download a copy of the agreement right there, and boom, they've got a copy of the contract right here. It's a legal contract. They've signed it. We're all on the same page. You've already agreed how you're gonna pay. I really like that. It's just nice to be on the same page and not assume things. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. This is a solution I found. If you have a better solution, love to hear it, but this is what I'm doing right now. This is our setup for the final day shooting for this bake shop. We've got the tripod, 2 extra lenses in there, 1 Stella Pro light, just if we wanna throw a little light on some food or a drink or something like that. We've got our camera, gonna be capturing some audio. And then I've got my FPV drone. Apparently where the shop is located is Class G airspace if I stay on one side of the highway. So if I stay on one side of the highway, I can fly my drone, and I might just do that today. Before I was a freelancer, I actually worked at a production company in Jackson, Mississippi called Maris, West & Baker. And I got to be around a crew of really talented people who produced beautiful commercials that won national prizes, and it was really, really cool to see. When I started thinking about freelance, I started thinking I need to have prime lenses in my kit, because the guys I was hanging around really valued primes and used primes because they were doing commercial work and usually had the time to use primes. So when I built out my kit, I'm like, I'm going to invest into a good set of primes, and I have done that. But now I'm running into a new problem, and that's when I'm on a documentary shoot like this, it's just not practical to be using primes. I probably changed lenses about 10, 15 times in this one shoot day, and thankfully there was an area for me to store my gear, but I imagine in the future there's not going to be that flexibility. Even being at the farmer's market, I had to sit down, change lenses, shoot. Sit down, change lenses, shoot. Sit down, change lenses, shoot. And it's just super, super unpractical. So I'm going to do something about this. I still love my primes, and I'm definitely going to use them still. But I need a good basic zoom lens in my kit. I'm really enjoying the smooth, fluid head. It's helping because I want an interesting shot of this room. It's so much more interesting having a panning shot than just kind of a stagnant shot. So yeah, this thing is so smooth. I love it. Really glad I brought this tripod. Almost didn't, but I'm really glad I did. I think that was pretty cool. I don't know what to do with these shots exactly. And I'm trying different ideas. Trying swooping in, trying swooping past that way. Maybe one of these will work. Maybe not, but at least it gives us some options. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this lens. There's 40 seconds left. $1,200, it's a great price. A similar condition is $1,500. And you can buy it new for $3,800. So I'm gonna put this bid in and see if we can win it. 15 seconds left. I'm gonna put in a bid of $1,500. I'm willing to spend up to that much on this one because I know it's worth it. So let's see what happens. There's about 10 people watching it. So here we go. 2, 1. Did we get it? Oh man, my heart's beating. Like, if I don't get it, I'm going to go with this one. This one's in really nice condition. It's a great lens. It's just been out a while. So, and you can still buy it brand new. But it's just been out a while. So, used prices are great. Let's see. Did we win it? Oh, we won. Okay, cool. We got it for $1,200. Wow, nobody else bid against me. That's cool.